What are you trying to say with that, Samuel GT2? Are you not excited to be watching? Oh, there we go already. Yeah, my system not handling this very well. Okay. We should back up there. Oh, I noticed why last time I was having so many troubles. It shows 60 frames per second. Yeah. Change the output to 30 frames per second. No, I can't change this anymore, right? Damn it. Video. Can I change this? No, I can't change this. It should be 30 frames per second. Okay, so let's hope that today's live stream is gonna go well, or not as bad, right? So, hi everyone, welcome to the live stream. We already started with Asho giving out some nice donations, but what I want to do first is Samuel GT2. You were the first one in the live stream for today, so it's up to you to pick the license plate. It's a car which hasn't had a cup on itself or anything like that, so yeah, shoot, let me know. What is the license plate for today? And if you do want it, you can always give it through to Average Joe, and if Average Joe doesn't want it, you can give it to Let's Try to Get 100k with no videos, and so on and so on. So that is how it basically works. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, we're gonna put Asher 35 on there. Well, this car really suits him though. Like, I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's a trash tier 2 car. It kind of sounds like him. Just kidding. Asher, no harm feelings, my man. Asher 35. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the right just to piss off people with OCD. Too lazy to go back to the first one. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can hear me properly, not too loud, not too annoying. We can get this thing started. I'm gonna try to rush through it for today. No, well, not rush through it, but try to get at least decent with it, because I am working now currently on videos to that will be uploaded, but will be used for when the time I'll be gone. I will be doing what? Is it just my stream that is laggy, or is it just I don't know. So I'll be gone for a month, and I will be having some videos uploaded in time. So, like, I will just have to unlist them or something like that. Hopefully while I'm traveling, so it works out. Have you heard of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus reboot problem? No, I don't have it. Because I currently run with my 7 and 7 Plus and I have no issues with it. Is it game related, or is it game related, or is it device related? Ooh, Max the Gamer got a meeting. Sounds important. When is the Diamond Duality Cup or Evo Cup, or what the hell is going on? Nothing is going on. Right now the focus is laying towards the Fast and Furious event, which, by the way, the crates got fixed. Crates got fixed to my surprise. Is it just me, or is the screen lagging for you guys? I think the capture card is going crazy right now. Is it lagging for you guys? Like at the start of the race it was lagging, right? Like, not sure if it's just my screen. Because it's data related. If you reboot, you will erase all your data. I think I rebooted my phone a couple of days ago, and it was no issues. Okay, I'll definitely try to avoid rebooting my phone from now on. Okay, it's not lagging for you, Samuel, but I'm talking about the game itself. I'm not talking about the stream. I'm talking about the game, the background. Because on my screen it seems to be kind of laggy as well. Oops, what is going on? That was an oopsie. I did an oopsie. By the way, did you guys see PewDiePie actually got Dr. Phil today to do meme review? That was kind of dope. Like, that will definitely go down in history. That will definitely go down in history. When is this supposed to happen? I don't think we will see the Duality Cup anytime soon, because we still have 2 Evo Cups to come up in 2 seasons time, and we have one more paid car, which is the Evo 7. So you have to keep in mind every event has like 7 days. So, and that is 21 days, and we are talking about 2 weeks time. Now we're gonna get an update. So I don't think they will have an event week after week. I think next week I'm expecting an Evo Cup, and then the week after that I'm expecting the next Fast and the Furious, and then the week after that I'm expecting a second Evo Cup for the 650S Liberty Walk. But then I don't think we will see the Duality Cup, at least in this update. Maybe in future updates, I don't know about it, but for now I don't really think it's going to happen, because to me it might, hopefully they focus more on the Evo Cups, because that would be the most interesting part. So I'm gonna go full natural motion here for 1 minute. and I'm gonna put this one in. No, I think so. Normally is so normally what was expected to happen is that we would have a Duality Cup this season. But then no, not this season. Last season we would have had a Duality Cup last season. But what happened was the 2.6.1 update where the Pagani got introduced, and everything literally got mashed up. Everything got mashed up with it. See, I swear, like, my capture card is not working at all. My capture card is lagging like mad. What is going on? It's purely my capture card. It's not, this is a technical issue, legitimately. 1 minute, let me see if I can try to deactivate it and try to. Turn this off for 1 minute, and let me turn that on for 1 minute. Hey, that's something weird going on. No, my game on my device it runs smoothly. It's my game capture that is actually not running smoothly at all. Like my game capture device. Wait, I'll try if I can shut it down. No, I don't know. Did I try to shut it down? Because like on my end, everything looks smooth. Everything looks smooth. My CPU is right now at 60 frames per second. My live stream is doing well so far. It's not my computer. It's literally just it's just the capture card messing up for now. Let's see what happens if I try to deactivate it. It might happen now that it might be a little bit laggy because now I'm pushing my CPU up a little bit. But like normally the camera should be running well. The camera's, like, I think, for me, what it shows to me is that the camera's still running properly well, but it's just the game itself which is not going, like, which is kind of being laggy a little bit. Let me see if I can find, let me close Skype in the background, that should normally have no effect on it. See, there's some Skype in the background open. I'll try to end those, but I don't think that's gonna be really any help for today. Even the capture card doesn't really show up today. Streamlabs Elgato Capture HD. Nothing. I just force closed Elgato, but it somehow stayed open, which is quite weird. Like, let's see what happens with it. But normally this should not be happening. This should definitely not be happening. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute. After this one, I'll just plug in and plug out and plug in my Elgato again. Maybe that will just do the trick. 1 minute. Yeah, this is lucky. This is not gonna work out. I'll switch back for a quick minute to the start screen, and I'll try to fix it real quickly. Okay, well, let's see if it works now. 1 moment, please. Okay, hopefully it works. By the way, happy birthday to CSR Racing 2 Swaps. Like, if I heard it. Oh, in 2 days. Oh, so when is it gonna be? Saturday, right? Today is Friday, if I'm correct. Like, when you have no job or not anything like that, you really completely forget about how stuff works. Okay, let's see. This is gonna get fun. Let me see if I can get the filters. No, it didn't that. down, done, and I'm gonna delete this. 1 minute, let me see if I can delete. No, not rename, remove. I'm going a little bit CSR on here today. You want to remove game capture? Yes. Okay. Let's try to add a new source. Game capture. Add source. It was going well until my stream literally decided not to actually cooperate today. Video capture device. Add source. No, we do not want to add a second camera. We do not want to add a second camera. We don't want to do that. Okay, we got this. Elgato Game Capture HD. No, not 1080. Configure. Configure video. I'm not gonna put it on 1080p. 1080p is gonna be RIP. Yeah, this thing is not really working. Oh, there we go. Hey! I'm gonna put this all the way on the bottom. That's where it belongs. To the bottom you go. Right now it's actually recording in 1080p. This is not something that we actually want to happen. We want it to be in 1080p. And 720p, because otherwise it's gonna be too much. HD 720, not gonna do 60p. Custom 1080p 30. Done. And now we're gonna try to transform it to the screen, and we're gonna put a filter on there. Cropping filter. We don't want the black bars. So this is something that you guys probably don't know, but whenever I actually capture something, it always has the black bars around, and I have to try to get rid of those. Okay, done. And now we're gonna try to transform it back. Hit the screen, and we should be back to normal. Yes. And hopefully it is not lagging anymore. Let's see if it works. Hopefully is my player ID still covered. Yes, it is still covered, which is amazing. There we are. We finished it. We finished it. No worries, you're not late. We're actually quite early still with this. It's working still. It's working again, I mean. And hopefully it will be working better than ever as well. Like on my end, it's at least a lot smoother now, isn't it? I'm trying to figure out how to get the white apple symbol. How do you get it? There is a certain website where you can get it. It's not done in game. Oh wait, it is done in game. There is a certain website, if you Google it, you can actually find it. I remember I'm making a video on how to add color to your name, to your in-game name. If you go check out that video, I need to change the crop because my money on the top is cropped out. If you go check that video, you should actually be able to get that information. Like, it's in there in the links. And let me filter. No signal. No. We don't do this here. Don't do this. Come on. Come on. Sergio Garcia, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Okay, let me try to put top can be 32 instead. Bottom 2. Oh. No. Have to definitely keep the relative on. Sorry, I need to change the crop a little bit so there is no black screen. Now left and right. 56 probably. 6 probably. Done, and now true. This is kind of trying to get it to work. Okay, now there is black bars. Just hold on to me with me, guys. We are trying to fix this. Look, we are having some small errors for today. 4. Enough. Not gonna be enough. 8. Nope, not enough as well. 6. Okay. That should do well. That should do well. Boom. Hit the screen. That should be a lot better. Now we have the top one. Yes, there should be no black bars anymore. Hey! Definitely next time I'll try to have it better fixed than it is now. But at least it is working. It is working. It is working. If you guys are wondering what I use to stream with, I use Elgato, if you've seen. Capture card. Which is, by the way, amazing. The best purchase I've ever done in my life. It upped my level of making videos by like so much. It is incredible. Like what you see here is literally real time. Okay, there is some delay, like a 2-second delay to my game, but it really looks quite crisp as it should be. And the stream, I just use Streamlabs, like OBS system, the same thing, and everything needs to be running fine right now. I do play Asphalt 9, and I'm still currently trying to get the Yesco. I haven't had much time to actually play as of late, because like I said, I'm preparing my leave for a month, so I have to do some videos up. But hopefully I'll be able to get the Yesco, definitely. But I do play the game, but I'm just not good enough at it to be able to make videos, because I'm a touch drive kind of player, and I feel like if I would make videos as a touch drive player, people would not really appreciate that in the community, because it is probably seen as a more easy way out for some people. Does Jay? I don't think that's a glitch. I think that's a new feature they have implemented, where basically you start where you left off from the previous Prestige Cup. So let's say last Prestige Cup you pulled 3 crates. Now you start at 3 crates. If you would pull one more, or if you pull your 3 crates now until you get to like 5, then maybe next Prestige car you will have 5 out of 7 already. If that is the case, if it was intentional, that's a good change. Honestly, that's something good to see. That's the way that I see it. That's definitely the way that I see it. Oh, thank you very much, Sergio Garcia, for another $2 donation. Really appreciate it. Crashing the stream today with this. You had 5 out of 7. See, I think it could be that it is intentional. I think it is intentional. If it works, of course. I used nitrous way too early. By the way, you can actually beat this Prestige Cup with just stage 5. If you don't know how to do it, and you do have all the fusion parts, but you still need a tune, I have a video up with like all stage 5 with the stage 5 tune for this car, which should work perfectly fine, because that tune can actually, the tune I'm running right now can actually hit a 10.380. The final time is something like a 10.4. I do have one stage 6 part for it because I stripped the second car. I will install that one later. I'll see what I get, but I'll definitely be able to beat it today. How far am I in Asphalt 9? I don't really think you can actually count it as being far, because it's just constantly evolving. But I feel like Asphalt 9 does not have as much new content as CSR does. Like the seasons there are kind of longer. The racing is definitely more intense than it is. A lot more intense than it is on CSR. Because CSR is technically more like a collecting game, and there is more like a racing game, it has to be said. But I prefer the fact that this one is just like 10 seconds. You're in the street, you can take out your phone, 10 seconds race, put your phone gone again, and that's why I prefer to work with CSR rather than actually play with Asphalt. Asphalt is something you have to do in the couch when you're laying down, and I'm not really that kind of guy that is like a tilt kind of player, because I like to play when I'm laying down in my bed or something, or in the couch. If you're laying down on your side and your car is like this, and then you have to tilt it to steer it, your car is already going left because you're laying down. Not really a big fan of that. I'm never really been a big fan of a tilt kind of game. Probably it could be that's because I don't have the feel for it. Like I could be trash. It could also be because I'm trash at it. And I'm aware there's this touch where you can use touch feeling for the game, but I'm also not really like, yeah, no, it doesn't really feel like that. I don't really like it as much. I'm not gonna say the game is trash. I'm definitely not gonna say that. It's nice they actually added the Yesco in it. I'm waiting for CSR to bring it. Definitely. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea. Let's put it that way. Well, honestly, the challenges for the Yesco are not that hard. Well, so far, I must say, so far. Right now, I've done like only 50 races for the event. Not even 50 races. Yeah, that's what I mean, the tap drive. It's a cool feature to add, definitely, the tap drive. But you have to have a feel for it. I prefer to have buttons then. Like, I was actually thinking for like a way where I can maybe get like a controller for the phone where I can actually like have more feeling into it. That's what I like feel like, right? If you understand what I mean. By the way, thank you very much, Harakiri Tradition, to subscribe. Is there going to be new Tempest content in the future? I really hope there will be, because we are still missing one final Tempest, but it has been, how long ago now? I think already 1.5 years ago since we had our last Tempest addition to the game, so it will take some time, probably until we can actually get it, but most people have already given up hope on it. Because this was actually a car that was supposed to be winnable in Tempest 4, if Tempest 4 would have come out, because this one is the boss car of the one, which should have been the 4th one. Yeah, I don't have an Xbox though. See, I don't really have an I don't have an Xbox, so I could add one, but yeah. Daniel Rodic, I think it's Rodic, isn't it? Like, isn't it a name from like Southeast Europe somewhere? If it's Rodic, if it's like that, correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry, I don't wanna say anything wrong on that. It reminds me, I think, like when you watch the World Cup or the Football World Cup, sometimes you see so many players of the various countries, and you can see. I was thinking of Croatia because I was talking about the World Cup and how you guys did it in the World Cup, and there were so many players as well, which had also the itch in the end. But I think there were also not just Croatia, but many countries around which have the same like features in the last name. But I find it not funny, but quite interesting when you see the World Cup and you see with the football matches, like all the teams together, and you see like some teams having like the same last names. Not the same last names, because there's something like for Lithuania, the last name of a boy has always the same ending. If I recall correctly, if anyone from Lithuania is in here, you can definitely correct me, but I remember a good friend I had, her last name always ended on Ite, like on the end, and that was because that was something that it was typically for women to have on the end of the last name, and then her brother had a different last name because he was male, something like that. It's kind of not funny, it's kind of interesting to see what different things happen in the world. Dragon, we're talking about anything that comes up in the live stream. Sometimes we talk about racing, sometimes we talk about other stuff that I think about. It's all about having fun. Live streams are different from my videos. In my videos it's all pumped with information. Now we're gonna chill a little bit more. See, I was thinking more like the Modric, that kind of name it was. And Mandzukic, yeah, those were the names that actually popped up in my mind when I heard it. There we go. Shift into second real quickly and you should be able to hit it. But what is most important with this tune is when you run it, one that I'm running right now, is that you actually have to hit the perfect start in the right spot so that the kickback is far enough. Because there are two, I think it's this one or the max tune where the kickback is not enough and you have to like start it kind of different. That's the way. It's harder to explain than it actually is. 3, 2, 1, go. See, the kickback there was a lot farther away, and if it seems like if it's a lot farther away, it is actually more doable. I want to know when more cars are going to be able to be purchased with in-game money. Drago, for now, I didn't think there is any cars in the near future that are going to be buyable with cash. Definitely not in this update anymore. We will have the next event, which will be the next paid event, which will be the DAMD Evo 7, and that one will feature again the Zeta1 and the 720S. But that one will have again, like those two will be buyable for gold again. But besides those, I don't really think there's any other ones being expected to come up. And there we go again. I really need to look for a new HDMI cable or something like that, or new thing. Oh, no signal. Ooh, I got free pancakes. I feel like pancakes. I've been home alone now for already a couple of days. I've been eating trash for the past few days. I'm not doing too well. Like I should eat more healthy stuff. Is there going to be free events? Ryan, it depends. What do you consider as free? Do you consider an Evo Cup or a Golden Cup as free? Or do you consider there's also SP events because you might have to spend some bronze keys on it? So it depends on what you consider as actually being free. That's yeah, it depends. Ace versus Arcade. Honestly, on that one, I don't know. It could potentially be if the Duality Cup does come, that one car will be pullable from 20 times drop rate, and the other one will be available for gold. Because they have added a lot of new colors for the Performante Coupe. By the way, something also that someone noticed, which is quite interesting as well. I don't know who messaged me, maybe he's here in the live stream as well. If you go to Lamborghini, the Aventador Liberty Walk is not in the showroom. For some reason, there is no Liberty Walk Aventador in the showroom. Last time this happened, there was an event where you could actually buy the Aventador Liberty Walk for gold. So I'm kind of thrown off on what to expect from this. Is this just a glitch? Are they not aware that it has actually gone from the store? Or anything like that. But if the gold Duality Cup, going back to the Duality Cup now, if the Duality Cup does come, I have a feeling you might be able to actually get yourself a Huracan Performante coupe. And then I might do a live stream again, where I will be buying myself a spec that you guys pick. Like, remember, like some people might remember when I did the You Pick I Drive thing with the special like poll thing. What if I can do a poll thing where I can tell you guys what color I have to make, and everyone has to choose a color, you have to vote and all that kind of stuff, and we can actually make one without me having to check the things, right? So that would be dope if that is actually going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. I have to wait and see. Like, remember the pink GTR? Yes, that was amazing, but I had to go like through the messages and it was not always as clear what the choice was. You've not tried live races. I didn't do live races in 2 days, my dude. 2 days. Yeah, like the pink GTR, if we could do something like that, that would be amazing. You're putting more pineapple than peaches on my own livestream, William? You got balls, my man. You got balls, definitely. 3, 2, 1, go. Shift into second gear, easy. There we go, easy. Use the 2-level 110 with 150 mil. Oh, I almost said 150 mil. With 50 mil, definitely 50 mil is a good cash stash on there. Definitely. How do you get so much RP so fast? It's actually pretty simple. I'm actually working right now on a video on explaining how easy it is to get a milestone car. I will be uploading it somewhere in the next couple of weeks. But like a full detailed explanation of how easy it is to get a milestone car and how you can actually get your own milestone car and how to build up a beautiful garage like I have, where you will build up so many cars, and it is a lot of fun, trust me. But you should definitely go for all milestone cars you can. Even if it's a trash milestone car and you'd be like, oh yeah, that car is not really that interesting, you should still go for it. Look, in 2 seasons time the Prestige Cup is going to be the KTM Crossbow R. And many didn't bother about getting a milestone car back then. But they will have to pull silver keys on it to try to get the Crossbow R. Well, I still already have it, so I can save myself some silver keys for maybe future cars that are coming up. So it is always interesting to definitely join in on milestone cars. Welcome back, Max the Gamer. Did you make already a video on the Veloster ARK performance on the stage 6 performances? If you made one, let me know so I can definitely give you a shout out on that one. I haven't seen if you already made one. Well, okay, I'll show you guys after this race. I'll show you guys the stage 5 team that I use, that I found the most efficient. Definitely. So if you guys are struggling to know what stage 6 parts are most important, definitely go check out Max the Gamer. He just confirmed that he made a video on it, on how to like what stage 6 parts are the most important ones. It's missing the Epic Fusion parts, so that's quite surprising, because you would expect Epic Fusion parts to be in an abundance out there. So this is the tune that I'm currently rocking right now. This is what I use on stage 5 with all fusion parts on there. Yeah, this is what I use. It suits me the best. If you want to see me like doing a very good run with this, you should definitely check out the video I made on the max performance tunes for this one. Definitely. Ozu, I've never played Minecraft. I've seen like it's a game that never dies somehow. Like Minecraft just keeps on living. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. That thing, Minecraft never dies. There is no end on Minecraft. Honestly though, the Veloster looks kinda nice. The ARK performance, I'm happy I have it. Like, it is a beautiful car. It is a big upgrade compared to the regular Veloster Turbo. This one is so much better looking. I quite like it. Like, honestly, I think looks-wise, this is one of my favorite tier 2 cars in terms of looks. Performance wise, not really, because I don't really like the shift pattern. The max shift pattern is annoying to actually achieve. Like, when I say annoying, it is annoying, because the needle drop, like 80% of the time you will have a needle drop, which is annoying me a lot. Oh, this is quite interesting to see. How many people have completed the cup today? So the final time is roughly 8:10.4. So there are already 30,000 people on the first day of the cup that already have completed this. Like, this kind of leaderboard shows how many active players there still are, and which is quite interesting to me to see how active the game still is. Which is very nice, because sometimes you hear people say the game is dying, but on the other hand, it's not really dying. Yeah, I noticed that Seven Worlds Gaming's back. He made a special racing channel for content around CSR racing and etc. I wish him all the best. That's all I can say. I hope he enjoys it and his viewers enjoy it. That's what I wish him. Yeah, I kind of messed up this race. I'll admit that one. I kind of messed up this race. I was not paying attention. They're making really good money from paid cars. Harakiri, yes, they are making really good money from paid cars, but you have to keep in mind, we actually give them so much slack for including paid cars into the game that we forget the amount of free cars we actually get. Like, honestly though, we're getting... Okay, this season is a rerun with the F12 TDF. But like, next season we get the Zagato. The season after that we get 911 Speedster. Two free to get cars. We just got the Global Camaro. There's a TSRS coming, Evo Cup. There's an Evo Cup coming for the 650S Liberty Walk. Like, those are some big cars though. Like, honestly, those are quite some dope cars, and you can get them for free without having to spend a single penny. It just depends on how you manage your keys, etc. You don't have to buy keys, Dragon. Me, for example, I wouldn't have to buy keys. I haven't had the need to buy any keys so far in my entire CSR career, if I can call it, with the exception of twice. I did it twice. I actually had to pay twice for keys, which was the Dirty 30. The first time I had a golden cup, I had to buy 10 gold keys to get the car, because I don't think there was loyalty back then. And then the second time was the Huracan Coupe Performante Coupe, because I wanted to have a green one. I wanted and I would get a green one. No, it was a Performante Spider. I wanted and I would get a green one, and I spent gold keys on getting a green one. And also a third time I have to admit to that, and that was the first time I've ever paid onto the game, and that was to get the Ferrari F40 during a 25 drop rate on the gold crates. That was like a very long time ago. Anyways, we're on the stage 6 race. You guys know what it means. Like, what do you guys think it's going to be? What stage 6 spot do you guys believe it's going to be? You can guess. I only have the turbo, so whatever it is, I just hope it's not a turbo. And knowing Donna, she's gonna give me a turbo. So I'm gonna guess she's gonna be giving me a turbo today. Well, like, without a doubt. That is my guess for today. Like, Miguel going for the nitrous, Lawrence with the body. Tires. Okay. Like, I have a turbo, so I really just hope it's not a turbo. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Honestly, intake as of late has been the most underrated stage 6 part. That thing is like the worst in terms of actually adding stuff to it. But the fusion parts you can actually install on are mostly like very efficient and give some nice evo points onto it. Intakes are quite useful. No, turbo is not bad, but the thing is I already have it, so it would kind of suck getting a duplicate, and it is... No, it's a body! There was only one person I think there was said... Lawrence, you were the only person that actually said body. Ah, you were the only person who actually said it. Okay, we're gonna install them. I could finish the race with it. But why would I do that? I already proven in my other video I can do it. I'm just gonna install my stage 6 spots. If you're struggling, well, you shouldn't really be struggling this one, because this one is oh, didn't even have an all epic fusion parts. Interesting. So I don't really have them all, so it should be doable. But tomorrow there will be another brew cup where you can actually get a nice we can get another stage 6 spot. So always the day after the Prestige Cup launches, there will be a special cup which gives you a nice extra stage 6 spot. Always, like, so you can get to at least 2 stage 6 spots. So Prestige cups have been hard as of late because of the lack of fusion parts. But if you do have the fusion parts, stage 6 parts, which are given, like, you always get 2. And if you don't get dupes, prestige cups are also fairly doable, it has to be said. You also get some slack sometimes because you can't finish it on day 1. King Ma, at the end of the live stream, I'll do a silver crate pull. Alright, at the end of the live stream. So we're gonna do, after this race, I'm gonna do one more race. Gotta take a screenshot so I can upload it straight to Instagram and on Twitter. So yeah, 10.202. Almost in the 10,000s. Not gonna be mattering that much. It is beatable without stage 6 parts, and it is great that it is. But it is mainly because of the fact that this car can run sub-dyno by quite a margin. So I'm gonna jump into this one. Oh, by the way, I want to show you guys something after this, alright? After this I want to show you guys something, which is quite interesting after the live. So okay, after this race, I'll show you guys I'll do a silver crate pull. And then after that, so we got the 180k RP, which is always nice. See, final time 10.4, which is nice. So, okay, so we got this done. We're gonna go onto the map. We're gonna go to the garage. I'll show you guys. So let's pull a crate. So how many stars do you guys think it's going to be? I have a feeling. So how many keys do we have? We have more than enough. We have more than enough keys. No worries in there. Okay, we're good. Nice. Epic fusion part, I'll take that, and 12,000 cash. Not too bad. Oh, stage 6? We got an intake for the Viper GTS. Could have been worse. How many stars? Okay, so people are gonna be like 4-star, 3-star, 4-star, 4-star. I think it's gonna be a 2-star car. I think it's gonna be another Veloster. I think it's gonna be another Veloster. It's a 2-star car, so there is a chance that it's a Veloster right now, okay? Let's be fair. If it's a red one, I'm keeping it, otherwise I'm just stripping it. Because, like, I'm quite intrigued to see what it's going to be. Is it going to be disappointing? Yes, it is going to be disappointing. I shouldn't even have asked this. Like, what was I expecting? Lulamza, you actually had it right. You actually guessed it right. Like, wow. Wow, like... I almost expected even the Range Rover out of this one. Also, I'm gonna strip this one. It's not really as worth it as a car. I have it. It's a nice car, but it's not my cup of tea. Back in the day, this was actually one of the fastest tier 2 cars. It shows you how much the game has evolved. Okay, so I'm gonna collect these real quickly. So we got this done. Oh, by the way, the crate times have changed here. So now you can actually get a crate again within every 24 hours. And you can actually get your loyalty for free after 7 days. So you definitely get this stage 6 spot, which should be a unique one. And you get 2 stage 6 spots on the event. So you should at least have 2 unique stage 6 spots if you do the event first and then go to this one. So the event should be doable if you have the fusion parts laying around for it. And if you have the fusion parts laying around for it. That's all that really matters at this point. It should be a doable event where you don't have to spend extra keys on it. Or extra cash on it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something that is quite interesting. So I'm going to jump out from this phone onto my special content account phone, which has some interesting cars. So I'm going to show you guys 2 things in here. I'm going to show you guys 2 interesting things. So we got... This is what I used earlier to take pictures from. Leave. So I'm gonna show you guys 2 interesting things over here. I'm not gonna show you the exact best runs with it because don't wanna show everything out there. Don't wanna show my cards completely. So what we have here that I wanted to show you is this. So first I'm gonna show you this one. It's not gonna be sneak peeks really. It's gonna be just to see performance-wise what they can do. So this is the Z4 M40i. It looks really pretty. Honestly, I quite like this color. This is the color that I received. And it's quite fast. This is quite a fast car. It is a tier 3 car. But the shift pattern is quite a pain. So I think Max, earlier you asked what a shift pattern was like. You'll see what it is now. It is quite a pain of a shift pattern. Hang on, I really need to focus on this one. See, look. It is quite a fast shift pattern. It is quite a fast shift pattern, but it is a very fast car. See, look at the final time I made there. Like this is just the first try. This is not even my best time. This is not even my final form. This is the fastest tier 3 car we have right now in game. It is available, it is free, and it is the fastest tier 3 car. It is a pain to drive, I'll give you that one. But it is fast. Definitely, like, that's the way that I consider it. It is a new king of tier 3, definitely. So now I'm gonna jump onto, not that one, I'm gonna jump into this one. This is, no, this is the wrong one, not the one I wanted to show you guys. This, where is it, the one that I wanted to show you guys? There it is, this is what I wanted to show you guys. The second one. The 650S Liberty Walk Evo Cup price. So this is basically like kind of a reimagined spec of what we had as a season press car a very long time ago. It is a very, very pretty car. It is beautiful, beautiful collection item. You will need a 650S Liberty Walk to get this, which will be pullable from a 20 times drop rate. It is pretty. You can say whatever you want, and McLaren always seems like it looks like it's laughing at the front end. But it is a pretty car, but it is a pain to drive as well. And it's not as fast as I expected it to be. I'm not going to run it because I'm not really in the mood for running this car. Performance-wise, it can be said it's slightly disappointing in my opinion. Oh, my bad. Sorry for you guys for the ear rape at some point. But I think this will definitely be a garage queen. It looks good. Will definitely stand out. This is a 10.0 car, in case you wondered. It doesn't have the neons on here, but it like when you're racing online with it, it actually shows the neons. It looks quite funky, I'll give you that. Look how skinny the tires are in the back. Well, they look kind of skinny compared to what other things we have in game. But 10.0 car, paid car as well. And now the thing that I actually wanted to show you guys, which is the TSRS. This is something interesting. I'm gonna do one run with it. I've already shared a run with it with some close friends of mine, of which Robert Hall and Max the Gamer, they've seen already. The TSRS is a very interesting car. So, first of all, I want to say this is not just a reskin, because people are saying this car is a reskin. The front end is completely remodeled. You have certain things, like you can see it like in the back. There are quite some differences with this car. But what I wanted to point, like the interior is also completely changed. It's completely different. I think the intakes on the side is also removed. It is basically new car. And the most important thing, like the most amusing thing for me, is like when you tap on the back wing, it does this animation. And this is like what is. Ooh, this is quite fun to see, isn't it? So, like this is quite amusing for me. But this is what now this is what comes to part, which is the most interesting. So dyno, you would say 7.308. It doesn't really spark much, does it? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you guys a test run with it, and you might be quite in shock about this. Like, it's not gonna be my best run because it's the first run I haven't done in some time. I did it like 2 hours ago, so I don't really know how it will feel like by now. But this is going to be very interesting. All I'm gonna shut up and let you look at this. Y'all see this? Y'all seeing this? Look at that time. Look at that time. What? This is mad. This is mad. I know. Okay. This is a game. It is purely realistic. To put it to miles per hour. Let me get my calculator real quickly. To put this into perspective, 2 miles per hour. Calculator. Divided by 1.6. 818 divided by 1.6. 818. 6 should be 511 miles per hour, something like that. 511 to 512 miles per hour. It's mad. It's mad. People in real life are talking about hitting 300 miles per hour. We're playing here with 500 miles per hour. But what is most important to me is the fact that this is almost a 7.1 car, which can be obtained for free. And the fact that I was able to run this time on the first try means basically that it can be a 7.1 car, and it is completely available for free if you do have the Zenvo TS1 GT and have it like upgraded. But the funny thing is, this comes right after we had the Copo Camaro, which was the fastest milestone car so far. So this is quite mad, honestly. So what does okay? Like someone asking, what does it run without nitrous? I think it's gonna still be able to run 750 without nitrous. I definitely hit 750. This is a free. How fast does the F1 run? What is the max out time? I think the max out time for the F1 is a 7.194, correct? It still had 766 kilometers per hour without even hitting nitrous. This is mad. This is honestly mad. I love this somehow. 7.19. So this I have a feeling if the fact that I can run this car with a 7.203 on the first go definitely means that this car can go 7.18. I'm no pro tuner at this and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm not really good at this. I'm mostly like 2 to 3 tenths off. Hundreds, let's say hundreds on this one. You know, I messed up the shift pattern. But what I'm trying to say here is this one is going to be the fastest free to get car for sure on the long end. So basically, if it is happening next, I don't know if it's going to happen next season or the season after it, but this combined with the Tier 3 Z4 M40i being the fastest Tier 3 car and this being the fastest free to get Tier 5 car, if you can actually hit it online, this thing is gonna literally like blast past different cars at 800 kilometers per hour. That thing's gonna be mad. Like honestly, I'm loving this car. I'm loving it. As of now, I think it still shows as actually sharing stage 6 parts. Can I see it? Zenvo, no, it's locked out. I have to go here. Zenvo stage 6. As of now, it still shows as split stage 6 parts. I have a feeling this will be fixed by the time we will actually have the Evo Cup coming up. They will be merged again like they did last time. And all I hope for is that we can actually use the TS1 GT Sleipnir 10th anniversary edition, because that's a car I have and I don't really feel like actually upgrading a second car. Anyways, I think I'm gonna be leaving it to this for today, so y'all have seen something that y'all didn't even know about this one. Quite interestingly, so you learned something new. Honestly, I love the design on the TSRS. In general, this thing is pretty. Like I find it pretty, sure. Yeah, it's interesting to see. Yeah, that's all. I think that's all it says for. Like, I think for my video when I'm gonna put them out, I think I'll be doing this in comparison to that, because design-wise there are quite some changes between the two cars. They're still similar on some aspects because they're still on the base of the same car, but it can be said they're very different. And again, the work, the amount of hours they had to put in to get this thing on the back working must have been immense. Anyways, I'm gonna close off here, guys. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Just leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know why you didn't enjoy it, so I can definitely improve in the future. This is gonna be the last live stream in quite some time, because I'll be leaving next week Thursday for a month. So my next live stream could be the end of September, maybe October. So hopefully you guys won't miss me too much. I will have some videos up ready, like season videos will be ready to actually being put out there. They might have some wrong information on there. They will have some, because I might be late for some stuff. We will have to wait and see, alright? You want to see the Vanquish? I'll show real quickly the Vanquish if you really want to know what color the milestone spec is going to be. This is the milestone spec. This is the milestone spec. Looks pretty. Anyways, guys, I'm going to close off here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe for more content like this. My name is Miller. I wish you all a great Friday and a weekend. See you around, and keep racing. Take care, everyone.